I'm moving on with my life.
Gotcha.
So hopefully they can move on with theirs. I did what I had to do, and that's what it is.
You named yourself Scarface. That was after the actual movie, right?
No, the public named me Scarface because of a song that I made. I had never watched that movie before I wrote that song. We didn't have VCRs back then.
Because I always think of the line when Jay-Z said, Scarface, the movie, did more than Scarface, the rapper to me. So I always wonder what Scarface, the movie, did to you.
Scarface, the movie, when I finally, see, Jay was the only one that had VCR. He had, I swear to goodness. I'm not lying. Prince.
Yeah.
Man, Jay had shit that we couldn't even imagine having when we was kids. All right. And keep in mind, Jay wasn't that much older than me. You know, I think that if I signed, let me see, Jay is 6 years older than me.
Okay.
6 years older than me. So when I was 17.
He was 23.
Right.
But Jay 23 was like
43, the OG.
All right? Like the man in the middle of nowhere. You know, nice spread, nice cars, nice this, nice that. You know, hard-working dude selling cars. You know what I mean? And reap the benefits from it. To see that was when I started dreaming. To see him,
right,
Scarface, to see Jay started my dream. That's when my dream started. Like this was all attainable by somebody that was a few years older than me.
Gotcha.
From your hood, from your area.
Not from my area, but from my city.
Yeah.
We're from two different sides of the tracks. Two different sides of the city. He's from the north side, I'm from the south side. But to see that with my own eyes was very inspirational to me.
So what was your original rap name?
DJ Action.
Okay.
Because I was a DJ. If you plug that up, I'll blow your mind.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Huh?
You got hype.
They're trying to take my job.
Like, what? Huh? How much you got? How much you got on it?
Yeah. No, I started as a DJ. And I wanted to, like, all the DJs that could rap, I wanted to make sure I could bust their ass.
Yeah.
Like Grandmaster D, he had no chance. Like, he could scratch, love him to death. But rapping and scratching, I was going to annihilate him. Whatever DJs that could rap, I wanted to be way better than them. So I focused on being that.
I think Khaled might wash you.
What? Man, I'll smash DJ. Smash Khaled. He might be able to out DJ me right now, because I'm out of practice.
Don't let him hype you up to say something crazy.
I gotta hype him up to say something crazy?
Yeah. I mean, if Khaled want to rap, if you want to battle me, I love Khaled, man.
Hey,
Khaled has played a huge part in me, you know, making a record again, to make an album again. Khaled was a huge,
really?
Yes.
He gave you them phone calls like, come on,
yeah. Oh God, you talking about pep talk? Like I would love to be in the gym with Khaled. You know,
we the best.
Yeah. That's that man. I love him to death, man. He gave me inspiration.
Dope.
You know, in a whole lot of ways. He gave me beats. You know, to exercise on. You know, he gave me opportunity to. Damn. He gave me opportunity to get back and say something. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, when I first came home, hip hop was the first record that I was on.
Right.
You know, for somebody. And Khaled sent me a record. He was like, Face, I want you to get on this record. I want you to see what you do with it. And then I wrote it, rapped it, and sent it back to him. I said, hey, now listen, it's totally different. You know, I'm talking about something else here. Sound like I'm talking about a girl, but I'm talking about hip hop. And he listened to it and he called me and he went crazy. About 5 years later, no, I'm just playing. But a few months later, man, Nas got on it. And if you look on the reaction when I first heard Nas's verses on camera,
right,
for the world to see, and boy, that's when it all dawned on me. Like, this guy is an animal. Like,
Nas.
It just hit you.
Oh my
just,
God!
You just did that
No. I've been.
Cause
like,
y'all like did records together.
Yeah, no. When you know somebody, you don't look at them like that.
Right. Yeah,
I look at Nas like my partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, like this is my friend. This is I call him. I look at Cube like my partner. Too Short like Q-Tip.
You don't look at him like we look at him as icons.
Right.
Yeah.
That.
Gotcha.
What he said. Now, but when I heard, I always knew he was a phenom.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard that, I was like, damn. Don't make me do this Dame like Orenthal James. You can have her. She's a mother. Damn, Nas. Like, I don't want to do this Dame like Orenthal James. She's yours. You can have her. She's a mother. Hip hop. I was like, damn. And those lines right there let me know that what he was going, what he felt, like he felt that for hip hop, but he also felt that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when I wrote mine, like I felt that.
Right.
Now
you talk about him being a phenom. You know you are a phenom. Do you look at yourself and be like, I'm a phenom? Like I see the way that you talk about all these other artists.
If you don't, you are.
When you talk about Andre 3000, when you talk about Nas.
I like giving people their flowers when they hear to smell them.
Absolutely.
People like to call that riding nowadays. But I show respect when respect is due.
No. Nah. We family, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all to death, man. I don't want to be no bigger than nobody else, man. I don't want to be, I appreciate y'all though. Really, I do. Because when you think about it, you're like, damn. Show you my album cover. To the album. Dude, you want to see a picture of me when I was a little boy? You laugh, we boxing.
Let me see.
He said, you laugh, we boxing.
Man, that's Troy Ave. That ain't you.
That's me.
You gonna say,
Here you go. You got a book signing tomorrow.
I do, yeah.
7 p.m. Powerhouse Arena in Brooklyn.
I'm going.
The book's out right now, Diary of a Madman. When the album coming?
July, man.
You gonna show us the cover? Let me see the cover.
Nah, that's
it's another kid picture.
That's the Ghetto Boy.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that. I'm talking about Cuz. Like, damn.
You look like you had about a quarter spoon. You used to sell about a quarter spoon.
I was there. So this is the album cover. This is the neighborhood I grew up in.
Scarface, deeply rooted.
This is the neighborhood I grew up in.
That's tough.
All right. To be from right here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a buddy of mine. That's Anthony walking up the block right here.
Okay. Show the camera.
Nah, not yet.
Oh, okay.
For me to be here in New York with you guys coming from that area, right there, makes me know, like, damn, bro.
Anything's possible.
I'm glad you didn't kill yourself.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
We glad you didn't kill yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I appreciate that, man. You really have no idea. Because this could have all turned out the wrong way for me. Because I was one of them kids. You know how you see kids and you want to go back and try to save them or try to help them. I was one of those kids. Oh, you talking about him?
Oh, that's him getting the mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm too goddamn cool for school. But you see those kids that and you want to help them. Right. And you try to do your best. And like I said, I was one of those kids. And to be able to live and to become a man and to learn from the mistakes that I made, over those years to be sitting here, like, it's some big shit to me.
All right up.
It lets me know that I'm glad I didn't do what I thought I wanted to do. You know.
Well, we appreciate you.
And it's,
joining us.
it's definitely big for us to have you here.
Absolutely.
Really?
To come on the show. Absolutely.
Oh, Houston gonna love this.
Day that
One
your
time for
book is
93.7 The Beat in Houston.
Absolutely.
Oh,
the day that your book is out, talking about the album.
That's right.
We appreciate you.
Diary of a Madman. Pick it up right now.
Uncle Face, Scarface.
Scarface.
Deeply Rooted coming.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Morning.
Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club. Blast off in your weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Got a special guest, a legend in the building.
The OG.
Scarface.
What's up?
Morning, Mr. Face.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me.
Man, you look like a whole different person, my brother.
I feel like a whole different person.
Word.
I'm trying to gun up. I'm trying to get some of those.
Oh, God.
Without the jail sentence.
One more time.
No, go ahead. You go ahead, curse. Go ahead.
No, don't do that.
It's all right. We leave it out.
It's all good.
That was my bad.
It's all good.
I gonna be like, man, Face, you blew it. You blew it.
Nah, it's all good.
We ain't airing it. We ain't airing it.
Yeah, it's not
all
gonna.
good.
It'd be easier if you don't.
You don't do too many interviews.
No, I don't.
Historically, you haven't.
It wasn't really much to talk about.
Word.
You know what I'm
What?
saying?
You got a whole, what do you mean, Face?
I mean, he speaks through his music a lot, though.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't
do.
really much to talk about. I mean, not only that, I'm shy.
I interviewed you one time. I thought it was really fun because I hadn't.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know your personality was so.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You got talking to the mic, though,
psychotic.
Face.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm laid off.
You're a
back.
madman.
I'm
as you say.
Very much so.
That's the name of your book. I wish they had sent a copy of your book up here before
We
you
tried to get
came.
it early.
It
so we
came
could
out.
read it.
It's out today though.
Diary of a Madman. Oh, let me help you out there.
No, I got. I've been doing this all my life.
Don't tell.
Hey, you see, but that's how you create space. That's how you create space. That's the first thing you learn. How to create space.
That's why I'm in the club. Somebody wait.
No, it's good to see you in good health, though.
Yeah,
One
man.
of the last things I heard was you on your deathbed.
Well, I didn't want to die, so I had to make some adjustments. Either I was going to be, sick and heart attack or stroke or, just dying in my sleep, or I could try to make a change.
You had a lot of health issues. It was like I read a whole list of things that.
Congestive
He said
heart
heart
failure, high blood
Malignant
pressure.
Blood pressure. Still have issues with high blood pressure. Borderline diabetic.
Hey, kidney damage.
Enlarged heart. Some kidney damage.
Gosh.
Yeah, but that's irreversible.
Right.
But you can stop it.
Mhm.
You can't fix it, but you can stop it. And every March, somebody in my family has a stroke.
Mhm.
Luckily, it ain't happened lately, but every March, somebody. My grandfather died. My aunt had a stroke in March. We bleeping.
Yeah,
go ahead.
bleep.
She's f***ed up.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle.
You got to talk to the mic, though. Talk to the mic.
Oh, damn.
Before Charlamagne gets up and moves it for
I
you.
know. All right.
So what? You say your grandma had a stroke?
My grandfather died.
Grandfather?
He died of heart attack in the house that I grew up in.
Wow.
My aunt, she had a stroke. She's actually living in the house with my grandmother. And then my uncle, he's in a home. He had a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 7 or 8 of them, though.
Damn.
I know.
Damn.
So what was it for you? Hard living, just the years in the rap
I mean,
game, stress?
like my mom say, if I knew I was gonna live this long, I would have took way better care of myself.
Right.
Right.
I had no idea that I was gonna live to see 35.
Mm-hmm.
I mean 24.
Mhm.
I mean, how old am I?
24.
About 24.
24. I had no idea I was gonna live this long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I lived this long.
Word.
Right.
I read an interesting quote from you. You said something about you were just living to die or something like that. Like
I mean,
that,
you born dying.
Born dying,
The
right.
first when you come out of whatever you come out of, whatever part you come out of, that's your first. That's when your clock start ticking.
Right of the vagina.
Feel me?
Yeah.
The vajayjay.
Yeah.
That's what you want to call it.
born dying. That sounds so pessimistic too.
Really?
I don't know. I'm born dying.
Okay,
Like,
you can say I'm born living,
yeah, I like that.
or you can look at it realistically.
So how did you lose so much weight?
I ran for my life.
Man.
I had to. I did. I ran for my life. And now I eat right. And I'm lying. I up yesterday, man. I was in Denver,
It was 420. You were smoking. You had the munchies.
dude. So I Can I say this?
Yeah.
Yes, man.
I went to Denver, right? And I promised myself, look, I'm not smoking.
Oh, boy.
In
I
Denver.
swear to goodness. Like, even though you can smoke as much weed as you can consume,
Yeah.
you can smoke as much. You don't even have to buy weed in Denver.
Here.
Right.
Bro, I rolled up a joint and I smoked some of it and I got so high and I was so hungry. I ate like really bad.
What'd you get?
Dude, I had like 4 Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, I love Reese's peanut butter cups, man.
Peanut butter's not
Especially
that
when
bad.
you're high.
Nah, it's bad.
He said it's bad.
Yeah, because I ate them.
Because
I ate them.
I drank some orange juice. Yeah,
And that's not good if you're borderline diabetic.
no.
Reese's
No.
peanut butter cups with orange.
I'm not borderline diabetic no more.
Okay.
I hope not. I need to go get some more tests ran, but I think I'm pretty out of the clear now since I got my stuff together.
Now, you brought up a good point. You said you never thought you would live to see 24, but now at the age you're at, do you want to live? It's like
You
the
know
Cain
what?
and Minister Society question.
Yeah. And that's in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about how bad I wanted to die when I was younger, and they
saw
was
that.
like, "Well, what kind of advice would you give to somebody, who's feeling like?"
Face like he in the trap house. He like,
Who that?
who that? Who that? I don't know that face.
We all look like that. When he was like that, we all look like that. So we thought that was with you.
They said, "Well, what kind of advice could you give to someone that's thinking about?" Well, my advice and my suggestion at the same time, like I say, would be to just live it.
Right.
It's too easy to die. Said that. It's been said in my book. Like, it's too easy to die. Living is the hard part. Like, I'm so glad that we are governed by the laws of a forgiving God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, He forgave what I